You ready? Breakdown raw, breakdown raw, breakdown raw. Sports talk, you want it, you gon' get it. Hot news and views, custom fitted. Drone and yo talking, plus they live it. Fun and laughs, they gon' give it. Matchups for the week, this your spot. Never fumble the ball, always caught. 2Dawgs, bar for state fight. There's the bell, let's start the fight.
What's up, what's up, what's up? It's the 2Dawgs Sports Talk Show coming at you this Tuesday afternoon. They don't want to know if it's going to be hot, going to be cold, going to be warm. We don't know what it's going to be around here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, but we do know 2Dawgs Sports Talk is going to be on Tuesday. What's going on, yo?
Man, it's perfect weather. It's not too hot, not too cold. You can play basketball. You can play football. Let's go.
Hey, so how was your weekend, man?
Man, I didn't do too much, man. You know, watch sports. Watch more.
Did you go see Black Adam?
Nah, I'm gonna go see it this weekend. During my trick or treat tour with Fat. So, cause I gotta go trick or treating Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and I was like, nah, I ain't going Monday. It's like something to do every night for little kids, bro.
Hey, man, she only what, one?
Yeah.
And you buying candy, you going to get candy out. You know, you need to stop using your granddaughter.
I'm just saying,
free candy.
Fat likes candy, so we
her pawpaw got candy too.
Yeah, I do too. But I'm showing her stuff. Getting to enjoy my granddaughter. She's gonna be Tinkerbell. She's gonna get to wear the Tinkerbell outfit a couple of times. She gonna get candy. It's a wrap, bro.
So you didn't go get her more than one. You gonna make her wear the same one every day?
Yeah.
Yes.
She gets to wear more than one.
You should get more than one. You're going 3 different times. You need 3 different costumes.
See, bro, that's doing way too much. That's doing way too much, bro. That's doing too much. Let her wear the Tinkerbell outfit. And let her be Tinkerbell this year.
I'm calling Robin tonight.
Call her, Robin.
I'm gonna talk to Fat, and I'm gonna say, hey, ask your pawpaw for another outfit, because you know you can't tell her no.
Well, no,
you can't tell her no. So you'll be at Walmart.
Well, I wanted
going
to
get the outfit.
I wanted to be Baby Yoda, but we couldn't find it, so it was gonna either be a Gremlin or Tinkerbell, and she chose Tinkerbell.
Time out. How you gonna put your granddaughter in a Gremlin outfit?
Cause she is a Gremlin. Cause all she can say is yeah. She can do that perfectly, and you can't really feed her past midnight. And you can't give her water. She's a gremlin, bro. You just stuck.
Hey, man, I'm sorry. I got grandchildren.
Right.
I'm not supposed to call them no gremlin.
Well, you got one that goes, Grandpa. I don't want the kind that jingle. I want the kind that fold.
Hey, ain't my fault they talk. they all talk now. So you know that's my job. You know.
Yeah, but I mean, I would have gave her some change. Your granddaughter be like, no, pop.
Yeah, that's
true. I needed to fold.
Yeah, that's true.
So
that's true. My oldest granddaughter, she said she wanted to go to Disneyland in Florida. So I said, okay, I get you there.
But you ain't paying to get them in. You get them there.
I'm paying for. We're still in discussions.
Uh-huh.
Now parents got to come. Parents got to come, but we still in discussions.
Okay, because my aunt wants us to go to Disneyland this summer, and she wants to take all the nieces and great nieces. So.
Hey man, it's $159.
Yeah.
For one day.
Yeah.
Mickey done lost his everlasting mind.
Hey, Mickey want all your change. Because I heard you can do it like 3 different ways. You can do it the economy way. You can do it the medium way, or you can do it the lucrative way.
Hey man, it still costs a lot of money. They done got rid of the food package. You know, they used to have a food package where you can go to any restaurant, pay one price. They done got rid of that.
So now you got to pay for that.
Now you just got to pay wherever you go. You got to pay money for it. Prices done went up. Hey man, it is what it is. But we got a good show for you today. We have 3 of Tulsa's finest coaches here in the studio with us today. It's gonna be on and popping. So when we get back, we have the head coach for the Tulsa Central Braves, Mr. Aaron Daniels, the head coach for the Booker T. Washington Hornets, Mr. Eli Brown, the junior, the third, the fourth, the fifth, all of them. Then we have the head coach for the Memorial Chargers, Mr. Robert Allison. We will be right back here on the $2 Sports Talk Show.
Dogs, 2 dogs, 2 dogs, 2 dogs, 2 dogs, 2 dogs. 89.9 the radio droning, yo. 2 Dogs Sports Talk Show. We got barbershop, sports talk, plus interviews. Ain't no telling who might join the crew. Facebook Live 6 p.m. to 7:30. Don't be late. Go on and join us early with the final bark. We got words to uplift. 2 Dogs Sports Show. Y'all better not miss.
Do you or someone you love have type 2 diabetes? FreshRx is a North Tulsa Food as Medicine program that offers free food for an entire year, plus nutrition and cooking classes. Contact us today to enroll. Space is limited. Text FOOD to 918-221-3735. Again, that's 918-221-3735. Or visit us on our website at freshrxok.org. Food is medicine.
This you can get.
How to order chicken wings. Number 1, find a good wing spot.
I know a wing spot, Max Wings.
Number 2, decide if you want a combo or if you want to order a la carte.
Huh? What's that?
Well, combos come with chicken, veggie sticks, fries, and a drink for a discounted price. A la carte means that you order each item separately.
Okay.
3, decide if you want bone-in, boneless, or cauliflower wings, and then determine the delicious flavor you want on your wings.
I didn't even know cauliflower had wings.
You learn something new every day. Have you been to Max Wings?
Yep.
Max Wings is located at 782 East Pine Street in Tulsa. We're open Monday through Thursday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Friday and Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Come to Max Wings, home of the dry rub fries.
Hey Tulsa, Oklahoma. Welcome to Black Wall Street Tees and Souvenirs, where you can get the best black-owned t-shirts, apparel, and souvenirs right here in the heart of Tulsa. For more information, please call 918-523-0608 or shop online with us at bwstshirts.com. And we hope to see you soon.
The 36th Street North Event Center is a full-scale event center where we share the experiences of the community. At the event center, you can rent space for weddings, birthday parties, receptions, concerts, Greek events, quinceañeras, and much more. We also do custom decor, linen, and centerpieces. We're located at 1125 East 36th Street North. To book your next special event, business gathering, or community event, call us at 918-200-9046.
Been through the fire, yeah, been through the rain. Been through some days where I only feel pain. And all of them things get me going insane. But all I really know is that I need you, I need you. Yeah, I need you, all I know I need you. Yeah, I need you, all I know I need you. Yeah, I need you, all I know I need you. Yeah, I need you, all I know. You changed the things in my life that didn't seem right. Made the sink, but with you we only take flight. Had to change the way I think, that's where we start the fight. You should've heard the way I battled just the other night. It feels like I've been down more than up, man. But every time that I'm feeling down, you come around and you step in, and I step down off my high horse. Who else but my Lord can feel the seas and form the land, feel the void and create, man. I've laid down, it's time to take a stand. I need to fight, it was instilled in me from a young man. God had the plans fulfilled in me when I follow him to the promised land. We walking hand in hand, I put that on my life with no fear. I had a vision problem, now it's all clear. Yeah, it's all clear. Been through the fire, yeah, been through the rain. Been through some days where I only feel pain. And all of them things get me going insane. But all I really know is that I need you, I need you. Yeah, I need you, all I know I need you. Yeah, I need you, all I know I need you. Yeah, I need you, all I know I need you. Yeah, I need you, all I know.
Where I'm from, the slums, the bottom, the only way up. Counted all lost, tongue hung with my savior. Deny him. He also
Welcome back to the 2Dawgs Sports Talk Show here on KBOB 89.9. Yeah.
Straight together, exactly the way God intended. Matter of fact, we all.
Hey, I'm telling y'all, there is a new video coming out about the Booker T. Washington basketball team. It's a history video. It's done by Mr. Rodney Clark, Mr. Lamar Burks, and Mr. Rocky Bright. Hey, make sure y'all check this video out when it come out. I was privileged enough to be able to go to see a screening of it and then give my critiques of it. The video is going to be on point. You learn a whole lot about the Booker T. Washington Hornet history, basketball history, who was who, where they came from, what you thought about it. And one of our guests is actually up in the video, Mr. Eli Brown. But it's an awesome video. So make sure when y'all hear about this video coming out, make sure y'all go find out where you can go see it. All right, we got some awesome coaches here today. Y'all know we doing our basketball full court press for the next 4 to 5 weeks. We're gonna have the female coaches in here next week, men coaches week after that, and back to the female coaches. So hey, we got a lot to do. But we're gonna start. We got Mr. Aaron Daniels of the Tulsa Central Braves. Introduce yourself, sir.
Well, you just did it, but I'll say it again. I'm Aaron Daniels, the head boys coach, head boys basketball coach to be specific, at Central High School. So, I had to follow up the good brother Eli Brown whenever he moved on to greener pastures.
All right, next, Ms. Brown.
Eli Brown, boys basketball coach at Booker T. Going on 3 seasons here at Booker T. And like Aaron said, I was at Central for 12 years.
Okay, go.
Coach Bobby Allison, starting my 10th year. I can't believe it, at Tulsa Memorial. It's been a fast decade.
Yeah, I was looking at some past pictures, and your beard was way. I said, hold on, that don't look like the coach I know. That beard was way out there. I'm talking about it was all up in there.
Last year, yeah, I let it go until we lost last year, and then I cleaned up. Cleaned up after that. After that loss last year.
Okay, so we're gonna start right here with Coach Daniels. Coach Daniels, now the season didn't end last year the way that you wanted to end, but what are you expecting this year from your boys?
Well, I know we got 5 guys coming back from last year's team that played some very important minutes at different points last year, and I think all of them got at least a start or a couple of them, so they know a little something about what the grind is all about. But I think we will be a little less experienced from top to bottom, but I do think we'll be able to play a little deeper this year. And that's just based on what I anticipate. We may get some more walk-ons. We always have 1 or 2 of those each year that maybe didn't play the previous year, but they decided to come out this time around, and we see what they got, and then we integrate them. But I'm excited, though, because we had some expectations last year. That's fun, too, but it's even more fun when folks don't really know what to expect from you. So we can just take what we got and, build on it.
Okay. Now, Coach Brown, you lost 2 major assets off your team. They graduated and went to bigger and better things. And when you all didn't finish where everybody thought you should finish, it was, I know with you love to win, and I know it's very disappointing, but you was happy for what the ground that y'all made. What are you expecting this year from your boys?
Same thing. The expectation doesn't change. You expect to be in the state tournament. You expect to compete and win the state tournament. Realistically, that's still a goal. We're young, So whatever success we do have this year, it's going to get better, and we're going to continue to build off that success. We did lose 3 key pieces from last year's team, but the goals and the expectations that remain the same, to win and to play Hornet basketball.
Now, Coach Allison, with you, it's different. If you don't win the championship, it's like it's a straight failure before you even start. They expect you to win it.
On the outside, they might that might be the thought process, but not inside the program. We just, I mean, like Eli said, it's anybody that it's been in it. Coach Daniels been on teams and coach teams that have wanted to win it all. You get to the state tournament first. That's it.
Yeah.
Get there, and then just let's win that first one.
Yeah.
But it's getting there is the expectation. The outside's going to say gold ball or bust, but it's state tournament or bust for us.
Now, you lost Ty. How many players did you lose off that team last year?
I lost 5 guys to college basketball.
Wow.
5 of my top 8. I got 3 guys that played a ton. I got 2 starters back and probably the best 6th man in Oklahoma last year in Jareth Ingram. So I got 3 guys that really got a lot of run, and then a bunch of guys that have waited their turn. But I lost arguably one of the best classes ever at Memorial. I mean, 3 All-Staters and 2 other guys that are going to be maybe better college basketball players than they were even high school. But expectations to compete every night, and hopefully come first week of March, all of us are driving up to Norman and getting ready for the final week.
Now, Coach Daniels, what is it that your boys have to do this year that you didn't see them do last year?
If I can be honest, they got to work on their game. You know, because listen, I'm a truth teller, so I don't mind telling you the same thing that I tell them all the time: is you can't be part-time. And we've had some guys in the past. We still got some of them in the program now that like to clock in and clock out, but that ain't the way it goes. You know, we got ground to cover. And a lot of them didn't play the minutes that they would like to play this year. And there's a reason for that. So in order for them to not show up the same version of themselves this time around as they were back in March, we'll have to put in some work off the clock, meaning you got to come in on your own time. Maybe you got to come a little earlier. Maybe you got to stay a little later, maybe both, and actually work on your game so we can develop. That's the boat we're in.
Mm-hmm. Now, Coach Ryan, how do you get that instilled in these young people nowadays that hey, it's not just this hour and a half of practice and then you go home, but at home you have to do something at practice, before practice. How do you instill that in this generation now?
First of all, kids today don't think that they're bad at anything. They think they got it figured out. They think they're good and elite shooters, elite scorers, elite at everything. And so really it starts with sitting down and having an honest conversation about where you are in your game and what's good about your game, what's bad about your game. Then you back that up with practice film that you show them. When we stat our practices to show, hey, you went 2 for 10. That's 20%. And you tell me you're a good shooter? And so you have to show them the film. You have to show them the stats in order for them to start to have any interest in believing what you're saying. And you tell them it's going to be done this way, or you're not going to play, because you're not. My job is to let you do the things that you're good at, not exploit the things that you're bad at. Kids today don't understand that. So they want to show you, if someone says, oh man, he can't shoot. Well, I'm gonna show you I can shoot. Well, go ahead and do that in the game. That opponent is going to be thankful that you're shooting a bunch of threes and you can't shoot. So I think you have to be honest with them. And then when I'm in my parent meetings and things like that, I tell the parents, I'm going to be honest with them. It's not to hate. It's not a personal thing. If we're trying to win, which is supposed to be the goal, and create young men who can take criticism and can be upstanding citizens in this community, they need to be told the truth. Whether we want to hear it or not, I need to be told the truth as a coach in order for me to get better. And so if we're going to hold adults accountable and teachers accountable with making sure they're doing their jobs right and all of that, kids need to understand that's a part of evaluations are a part of your success. And so you need to be told what you're not good at. And so you know what to work on. And then, like Coach said, you got to put the time in. If I'm opening the gym twice a day, in the morning and in the evening, you ain't coming to either one. when do you expect for me to be able to say, hey, yeah, you've been really putting in work. I'm going to let you shoot those threes. It's not going to happen. So just being honest with them and being upfront as early as possible and making them understand, no, you're not going to do that because you're not good at that right now.
Now, Coach Allison, you've been at Memorial 10 years. How has coaching changed from 10 years ago to now where you've had to adjust your style of coaching?
Right. Well, when I got on in 2013, that was right around, I'd say, the time when it was changed. So I've had to change with it. The social media was like really having weight. I mean, more weight than the Tulsa World.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Back in the day when we were playing and everything, the Tulsa World was what the game was, and now it's the highlight, and now it's the, the clickbait. So, but I was able to recognize that when I first got the job there. So I kind of went with it. So it's just gotten heavier, and there's more cameras, and there's more voices and stuff like that. So I knew it was changing when I got the job. Now, if I would have gotten the job in 2008 or whenever, or 2002 when we were around, 2006, it wasn't the same. Right. So I knew what was changing in 2013. But one thing that I know you guys will echo on is how do you get the kids to put in the work and to realize it is we've all been lucky enough to coach good enough players to be like, that wasn't an accident. Like Braden Hubbard didn't accidentally become a top 5 player in Oklahoma last year. Like he changed his diet. He was the one running stadium stairs at 7 a.m. You had players, I'm sure, like he was staying after practice. Cam and Aaron, they were up there on Sundays shooting and that's why they became all staters.
Right.
Not just because.
On accident.
And now these next guys, now they clocked in 24/7.
Right.
Now, are you going to be clocked in 24/7 and try to get those results?
Right.
Because you can't get those results without that.
I mean, a guy like Aaron Potter would show up at 5 a.m., work out, go get dressed, go to class. He would shoot during 6th hour.
Mm-hmm.
Then he would practice, and then he would come back at 7 p.m. and work out again.
Right.
Cam would do the same thing. And so that's why those guys were as good as they were last year. It wasn't an accident that Cam's junior and senior year were totally different. Same thing for Aaron Potter.
Yeah.
And they were different. You know, the kids who do the work and listen are the ones who reap the rewards. It's that simple.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Kobe's and the Jordans and all, they put in more time than everybody else. No one's going to outwork them. And that's a part of the reason why those God-given gifts that they were given were so useful and they were so good.
So what are y'all allowed to do? How late are you allowed to stay at the school with the players? Things of that nature. What's the parameters that Tulsa Public Schools or the OSA has set for you all when it comes to your players?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Both of these gentlemen are a little more experienced than me, so if I misspeak, please correct me. To my knowledge, the restrictions in terms of how long we can be in instruction with those guys were lifted once October the 1st got here.
Mm-hmm.
So we can go really as long as we need to.
Yeah. So if a player want to stay in the gym till 9 o'clock at night, which is crazy, which I know y'all wives and things and girlfriend might not go for that, but they're allowed to do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, if they got their shoes tied on tight and they ain't doing it for their flip phone, or not flip phone, but their smartphone. If they ain't doing it if they're really in the gym or saying I'm in the gym,
right?
That's when you kick them out,
right?
But if they're wanting to put in work and get on that gun, I know you. I mean, they're in there, and that's one thing that Tulsa Public Schools coaches. I can speak for these two and myself. Like kids that want to get in the gym, the gym's open in Tulsa.
Yeah. To me, in my opinion, even when I was at Central, it was a feeling that I had to open that gym.
Yeah.
From October 1 through March 13th.
And even before October, we can't instruct. But if a coach, if it's not the dead period and you got the player, I don't care if it's 1 through 15. If they're calling one of us and we don't have family, we're going to open it up, get the gun. If they want to run pickup,
Right.
Like that's why we do it.
That's right.
Yeah.
I feel hypocritical if I tell them no. Even
Oh,
if I do have
yes.
something else
Yeah.
going, it's like, man, I've been on this kid about trying to get in the gym forever. I'm gonna tell him no. Can't
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
Now, what dedicate? Because a lot of people don't understand the dedication. That's why I like bringing coaches on here, because a lot of the parents, the family members, they think you all just doing this because it's a job and the dedication that you all put in. What type of dedication? Let the people know what kind of dedication that you have to put in, as far as what you have to do to not say neglect some of your personal time, but it is sort of neglecting some of your personal time. Let the people know what kind of dedication you all have to put in. We're gonna start here with you, Coach King.
Well, I've never seen a job description per se for what coaches have to do, but I'm pretty sure coaches, not just us three, we do a whole lot that's outside of that job description. So if we're being counselors, if we're being the shoulder to lean on, if we're being
Custodians.
right. If we're being teachers, whether it's life teachers or some of us have
Donators.
Donators. Yeah, we got to feed them sometimes. We gotta discipline them, and then we got to figure out what approach works best for each individual. Because I can't necessarily treat Eli the way I can treat Bobby based on what they respond to. And then when you deal with parents who may not understand the process that you go through, now you gotta be the voice of reason in that case, because they're not going to be objective. This is their baby they're talking about, and the kid ain't, because it's a kid. So that got to be us. And I know sometimes, I don't know about them, but I don't want it to take it there with some parents before they come in there talking real greasy. I'm like,
come on, man. I've been there.
But how productive is that going to be? So then by the time I go home in the evening, I'm like, yo, I don't know where I'm going to get it for tomorrow, but I'll somehow figure it out.
Yeah. That's a great question. And the answer varies, but for me, once it just doesn't stop.
No,
it doesn't. My wife will tell you it doesn't stop. She'll tell you I'm married to basketball. If I'm at home on the weekend, I'm thinking about basketball. I'm watching film. I'm doing it. That's summer, spring, fall. It's a daily regimen of being in the gym. Whether it's outside of dead week, you are in the gym 5 to 7 days a week, every week all year. Opening the gym, sitting in there watching them play pickup in the summers, letting kids come shoot. Kids calling you at 9 o'clock. I remember at Central, there were many times where a kid will call me at 10 just to clear his head. He want to come shoot 10 at night. I'd mosey on up there. Wow. That's not rare. For us, that's not rare for a kid to call you at 11:30 at night and saying, Coach, I'm having some problems at the house. Can you open the gym just so I can clear my head? I'll meet you up there. And my wife is understanding enough to know that those are the unwritten rules of being a high school basketball coach. We don't have so-called assistants that are over that. Well, you got to call Jimmy.
We don't got him on campus.
Right. You got to call Jimmy. He'll let you in. You got to go up there and let him in. And so this is my 13th year as a head coach, and it's like, it's the same. People want to say, you at Booker T, you at Memorial, you don't have to do all that. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You're doing the same grind that I did at Central. Same grind he was at Muskogee and Morris. Yeah. It's the same grind if you want to win. If you are consumed with winning and helping your kids, you're gonna be in that gym.
And it's not even if you want to win, it's if you want to do it right.
Right.
Because and I saw a music documentary one time about a guy named Levon Helm, and the title of the documentary was "I'm Not in It for My Health," and I was like, damn, you could parallel that to real coaching.
Absolutely.
You're not in it for your health.
Absolutely.
It's like a spiritual journey. It's like, all right, I'm in this for all the short run is the season. That's the short run. But the long run is the human relationships, the coaching relationships, and then building and trying to manufacture something, especially in Tulsa. And we don't have ex-pros that are dads kind of thing. We got good dads in Tulsa. We got great moms in Tulsa, but we don't have guys that can go open up a gym out in South Tulsa or the ranch, or we are the gym.
Yeah.
in Tulsa. There's
Right.
these three. You got Edison. You got Hale. There's people. These are the only gyms they can get in and not get in trouble.
Right.
And that's when you're not in it for your health, because you're getting in because you know that when they're under your roof and they're in your gym, that these are quality hours for these young men.
Mm-hmm.
You can account for that. Although the demographic may vary from site to site, we still
Right.
got inner city kids.
Absolutely.
And so you know what all that entails. And so what I think about a lot of times, if I don't let this kid in the gym, what's the alternative?
Yeah.
And I want to also add, and I don't know how much you guys have to do it, but maybe it's just because I'm the type that wants to just make sure it's done and done right. There's also the component of ordering gear and and fundraising, and then the component of dealing with parents and transportation and filling out forms and paperwork and dealing with the media, and you do all that. You don't have a staff to manage that. They have their jobs too. So you're doing all of that. You're dealing with sending out things to get embroidered and picking them up and taking them there
and sending out college film.
Right. Sending out film and cutting it up for the kids. And it's a love affair.
I just ask, when y'all do fundraisers, please don't do the coupons. Don't do the coupon book. Hey, man, $20 for a coupon book. You got to buy one, get one free. And
you got
to go coupon cards.
Oh, I don't do those.
We used to.
Yeah.
Can we do some fundraisers that's worthwhile?
Well, I got to start at one right now. How would you guys like to donate to Booker T basketball?
There you go.
We can leave here with a check tonight.
I got to check with the wife.
Well, go ahead. Check with the wife. Check with the wife.
Well, I have a question. Since all of y'all are at pretty historic basketball programs in Tulsa, what do you feel you have to give to that legacy, or the pictures on the wall, or the teams in front of you? I know Central has them on the wall. You see in our class, you see class of 97, class of 2001 or 2. And then Booker T, we can go back to the R-Dubs and the Ryan Humphreys, and then Memorial's been dominant for the last, 15 years. And every year y'all have some dude, you be like, where did you get this dude from? Oh, he was just in the building, coach. So what do y'all want to do to fulfill the legacy or put forth the legacy for y'all programs?
Who you shooting at it?
All three of y'all.
Okay.
I'll go.
Go ahead then, champ.
It helps with. I know what helps with all of our kids is you put on a Central jersey, put on a Booker T. Washington jersey, put on a Tulsa Memorial jersey. You automatically there's a spirit behind that not every kid can have at every school. There's only been 3-4 schools on the east side that have won multiple state championships since 1992. Central, Booker T, Memorial, Union. Yep. That's it. Everybody else has only got one or none.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's a fact. So Central has champions, Booker T has champions, Memorial has champions. It's kind of like, you got the SEC's got football. Well, we're kind of like the Big East, with basketball,
right.
Like with Oklahoma. Truth be told, we want football to be great.
Mm-hmm.
I know we want football to be good and all, but basketball in Tulsa public schools win state championships at these 3 schools, and that's a fact. It's not a hypothesis.
Right.
So our kids know that.
Mm-hmm.
They know that it means something to be a Central, Memorial, or Booker T basketball player, and it helps create culture.
Right, absolutely. And for me, same thing what Bobby said, but also for me, when I walk in my school, the historical building has a historical fact to it that has a basketball room that has all the artifacts in it and all the pictures and retired jerseys. And so we take our kids in there. Yeah, it's like a museum. It really is. Lamar Burks did a great job with it. And it's something that you walk in there and you're like, wow, this is what you play for.
Mm-hmm.
Memorial's the same way. Central's the same way. They see the names on the wall and the years and the pictures. And so you see those things, and inside the gym, you see the Hall of Fame to the left over there, and it's got the former pros. And so we all have that history and tradition at our schools, and we know what it means to, like he said, put that jersey on and the pride that comes with that. And
Memorial alumni, Booker T alumni, Central.
right,
alumni.
we're all
That's not an
alumni of
accident.
our
That's crazy.
schools. You know, we're all alumni of our schools that we're coaching right now. And so we take that to an even higher level when it comes to pride and tradition and upholding that pride and tradition. We know Bobby's done a great job upholding the Memorial tradition over there, winning like he has. And so you chase that. You chase what Sprague did. You chase what Harris did. You chase what T. Scott did.
Yep.
You know, you want to be like those guys. And so that's where we are with trying to uphold our tradition.
They both said a mouthful, and I agree with it. But I'm gonna be honest, man. I caught myself in my first season because I'm in year 3 at Central, just like Coach Brown is at Booker T. And my first year, which was the COVID year, we stunk the joint up on a nightly basis, man. I think we were 4-17, and I put a lot of pressure on myself to not be the guy that sinks the ship, you know. And I caught myself trying to do like, well, what would Coach Scott do? And I was trying to do some things the way he would do it, and I had to catch myself because can't nobody be that. You know what I mean? That charismatic at 74 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm 40 years younger, still trying to figure it out. He got more energy than me.
He's something else.
You know, and but there are some things from the era that I played in that I think can translate to today's youth. And so I try to tap into those things and give my kids a history lesson, but not too much because they know and they respect it, but to some degree they're not really gonna care because they were born in the early 2000s. You know, and a lot of this history that I'm talking to them about, they were infants at best when all of this was going down. So trying to make it more relatable to them where they can touch and feel it in real time. But I do give them that history lesson when needed. Like, look, dog, I'm not just telling it to you. I mean, I'm up there too.
You experienced. You up there. You up there too.
I ain't on the All-State wall, but I'm on the champ wall. You know?
Now we got to get hurry up and get up out of here. We got to bring y'all on because this wasn't long enough because it's so many. Y'all make comments now. I got 50 million more questions than all the comments that y'all make. So we got to get all you all back on again. But let everybody know when your season start and where. We're gonna start right here with you, Coach.
November the 22nd, which is a Tuesday night, I believe, is at home against Nathan Hale. And they always, that's all. I don't know, for some reason, man, that's always a pretty good crowd. Is usually one of the first games in town. And if I'm not mistaken, we're gonna be on a full week Thanksgiving break, so school won't be in session. It'll be, that Tuesday night will be like a Friday night. So hopefully, come on out, spend a little money with us, and hopefully we can put on a good show for you.
Okay, good.
For us, it's December 6th at home against Union. That might not happen depending on how Union does in football, but he doesn't have a lot of football guys. So I'm the one with the football guys.
Union normally. If you play football, you're not playing basketball. It's very rare.
5,000 kids to pick from.
Right, absolutely.
And they don't like their players playing both ways. It's very rare.
So, but for me, I have, of course, our starting quarterback is probably my best player, and so I got to wait on him. And then the DN Jay Notes, I mean, he's my 5. He finished playing the 5 for me last year, so he's in football. And so I have to. I may be playing without them that first game, and that's okay with me. I'm a competitor. We want to grind and compete and do whatever we need to do to play, and we're not going to run from them and try to cancel it and reschedule. No, we're going to go play.
I respect it. I love it, man.
Coach Charles.
We are the first 5A, 6A game in the state. November. The first day you can play is November 17th on a Thursday, and we're going to play Hale at Hale, and that's going to be a great game. Hale's got they got a pretty good team. They got 3 kids that would play for about anybody in Oklahoma.
Yeah, they do. They do.
And it's going to be at Hale, and they're probably going to be top 10, and we're going to be sitting there, and it's going to be a great matchup November 17th at Hale, and Coach Daniels will be there getting the scout going.
Oh, man, of course.
He'll be there getting the scout.
I think I'll be there too, just to watch.
Just to watch.
Man.
All of Oklahoma. If you're ready for basketball season, that's a Thursday, not a Friday, so there ain't no football in the way.
Right.
So it's Thursday, November 17th, Memorial versus Hale. It'll be a great game.
All right, we want to thank y'all for coming on the show. Like I said, we got to bring y'all back on because I got so many more questions.
Yeah, I'm on anytime.
Thanks for having me, man.
And so, but good luck this season. I need to see all y'all down in Norman. Every last one.
We plan on being there. We plan on. I'm gonna just say, I'm gonna manifest it right now. We plan on all 3 of us plan on being there.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it. All right, we're gonna take a quick break on 2Dawgs Sports Talk Show, and we're gonna be right back.
Ill Street. I remember slanging over CeeLo, eyes low when we woke. Rob Bates the runner, re-up clock peso. Second in Denver, pockets on bubbles. Single parent with my son, yet I stayed in some trouble. Man, steady racing, high speed chasing. Stayed in the courtroom trying to beat the case. Then was complacent, my life was in shambles. What I see tomorrow, really a gamble. Hit the loaded Benz, certified 5150 on the highway to hell. Who's coming with me? Little homies to the dark side. A few didn't survive. My partner, maniac, stayed down the ride. Would hide from my calling. Was slipping, was falling. The motto was cream. The whole hood was balling. Still something was missing. My heart was so hollow. Heard of a savior, hard pill to swallow. They say follow who? Man, that's unheard of. Jesus loves you. Didn't think I deserved love. Did it my own way. Wrong way to go. Thought I was untouchable till I woke up in the zoo. Whoa. Used to suffer from the ill street blues line. What I got to lose, right? Lost sight trying to bubble. Day-to-day struggle. Got caught up in the hustle. Used to suffer from the ill street blues line. What I got to lose, right? Lost sight trying to bubble. Day-to-day struggle. Got caught up in the hustle.
I was known to keep it groovy like an Austin Powers movie. And I wanted all the smoke like a Wiz Khalifa doobie. I took life as a joke as if it's scripted like a movie. Lost sight trying to bubble like water in a jacuzzi. Tell all my enemies, they ain't my enemies no more. I read 2 Timothy and I ain't into the wrong war. Spiritual, we gotta preach the gospel and sow the seed. Cause we were so deceived, so was Eve, so the soldiers bleed. On the wrong track, moving fast, locomotive speed. Dressed in all black with a mask and a 40 piece. My heart was all black. It was sad. I needed holy peace. Then Jesus Christ came in my life and showed me peace. Like a middle finger in the index. Trying to clean off your spiritual window. These lyrics are Windex. Can you see it? I gave God my burdens and he bench pressed. Now I just sit back and watch him flex.
Used to suffer from the ill street blues line. What I got to lose, right? Lost sight trying to bubble. Day-to-day struggle. Got caught up in the hustle. Used to suffer from the ill street blues line. What I got to lose, right? Lost sight trying to bubble. Day-to-day struggle. Got caught up in the hustle.
Do you or someone you love have type 2 diabetes? FreshRx is a North Tulsa Food as Medicine program that offers free food for an entire year, plus nutrition and cooking classes. Contact us today to enroll. Space is limited. Text FOOD to 918-221-3735. Again, that's 918-221-3735. Or visit us on our website at freshrxok.org. Food is medicine.
Hey Tulsa, Oklahoma. Welcome to Black Wall Street Tees and Souvenirs, where you can get the best black-owned t-shirts, apparel, and souvenirs right here in the heart of Tulsa. For more information, please call 918-523-0608 or shop online with us at bwstshirts.com. And we hope to see you soon.
The 36th Street North Event Center is a full-scale event center where we share the experiences of the community. At the event center, you can rent space for weddings, birthday parties, receptions, concerts, Greek events, quinceañeras, and much more. We also do custom decor, linen, and centerpieces. We're located at 1125 East 36th Street North. To book your next special event, business gathering, or community event, call us at 200-9046.
How to order chicken wings. Number 1, find a good wing spot.
I know a wing spot, Max Wings.
Number 2, decide if you want a combo or if you want to order a la carte.
Huh? What's that?
Well, combos come with chicken, veggie sticks, fries, and a drink for a discounted price. A la carte means that you order each item separately.
Ah, okay.
3, decide if you want bone-in, boneless, or cauliflower wings, and then determine the delicious flavor you want on your wings.
I didn't even know cauliflower had wings.
You learn something new every day. Have you been to Max Wings?
Yep.
Max Wings is located at 782 East Pine Street in Tulsa. We're open Monday through Thursday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Friday and Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Come to Max Wings, home of the dry rub fries.
Yeah. Y'all already know what it is, man. Glory. God calls us to be a light in the darkness. Soldiers of Christ arise. Sure. Say. Can't be scared to be a light in the darkness, man. The only way to light up the darkness is to go to the darkness. Say. Let's go. Reaching the darkness and holding my harness, you know I be toting that love. Reaching the darkness and holding my harness, you know I be toting that love. Reaching the darkness and holding my harness, you know I be toting that love. We went from riches to rags just to get back with his riches, yeah. Reaching the darkness and holding my harness, you know I be toting that love. Reaching the darkness and holding my harness, you know I be toting that love. Reaching the darkness and holding my harness, you know I be toting that love. We went from riches to rags just to get back with his riches, yeah. We represent for the struggle and strive. Sometimes in life, you know it ain't right. Just keep your head up and stay in the fire. You talking to God, then it's a good night. Packing them pistols, delivering issues, I know, cause you gotta get it, my guy. Well, you think that you winning by grinning and sinning. It's time to listen, my guy. Yeah, wanna get higher, take a new height. Wanna be flyer, put you on flight. Wanna be seen here, put you in light. In a dark situation, gotta shine bright. Like a light through life, like traded through.
Welcome back to the 2Dawgs Sports Talk Show here on KBOB 89.9 FM. That was free, Breaching the Darkness. Hey, man. That was some good interviewing, man.
Yeah, man. We could have did about 3 hours with them cats there, man. Just their what they mean to the game of basketball for the Tulsa area, the legacy that comes with them 3 schools. It's and if we had got them all here in studio,
yeah,
to actually get to pick their brains and see where their programs is at, bro. We do a very good, pretty much a outlet for pretty much all TPS schools and surrounding schools. Yeah. So,
and that's one thing I can say. One thing they said was that TPS is, I think Union and Jinx and all the Wausau, they're known for football. And so they're football schools, but Tulsa Public Schools, to be truthful, it's truly known for basketball. That's where Tulsa Public Schools had a lot of their athletes is from basketball. And and we had 3 of the top coaches in Oklahoma, in Tulsa.
Right here in studio.
Right here in studio.
Yeah.
And next week we're going to have the girls. We have girls coaches coming in next week. I told you we're doing our basketball full court press for the next 4 to 5 weeks. It's basketball full court press that we're doing. But we're going to talk about we're gonna talk about this NBA, man.
Okay.
This NBA, right? It's early. It's early. Don't get me wrong. It's early. So there's really not a lot that you can really tell what's going on because it is early. But there's some things that's happening. I know you're not an LA Lakers fan and this and that and that and this. But what do you think about what's going on with the Lakers?
To me, the Lakers are in a kind of a disarray. I don't know if they're really trying to compete for championships. That's what LeBron has made his legacy off of. But it just seems like ever since he went to Los Angeles, I don't think he's really concerned about winning championships. I think he's more concerned about legacy and records. because in the West is pretty deep. You got Dallas, you got Memphis, you got Minnesota, you got the Clippers, you got Phoenix, and you got Denver that I can think of right off the top of my head. And then, you can sprinkle in Portland and Oklahoma City.
Hold on, but hold on. You know I'm not supposed to let you get away with that.
What?
How you gonna say this man is not trying to win?
He's not. There's no way he's gonna come out the West.
But you can't say he ain't trying to win. This man, he's not the one that makes the control everything. He's not the GM. That's Pelinka.
Well, Pelinka's doing a poor job. LeBron has some insight into what's going on.
I'm not saying he don't have insight, but to say this man ain't trying to win, this man puts his body through $1 million worth of
training
to come and compete, and you trying to say this man ain't coming out there. Don't get me wrong, I do think this year that he's basically just playing for the scoring title. I mean, to be the number one scorer of all time. I think that's what he's playing for this year. Don't get me wrong. If it was me, that's what I'd be doing. I'd be trying to average 31, 30, 35 points a night. Showing people that this is what I could have done if I wanted to. But to say this man ain't trying to win is an understatement. I cannot see that in him, that he's coming on this court now. He can't help that he don't have any shooters. He can't help that his shooters can't hit the side of they might be able to hit the side of a barn because they can hit the side of a backboard. So he can't help that, man.
If you really wanted to compete, especially coming out of the West. Oh, and I forgot the team, Golden State.
But what are you talking about? We're talking about LeBron James and the LA Lakers.
Well, we're talking about Bron and the Lake Show, purple and gold. I can't say all that other stuff like you say because that's not me. But I just don't think the Lakers are built to win, not the championship.
Okay, but that's different than saying a person is not trying to win. To say that a team is not built to win, that's one thing. I agree with that. They're not built to win.
Okay, but
to say that this man don't want to win, he just in it for the kudos and everything. Since he came to the Lakers, he wasn't in it to win. That's a bunch of hogwash. I can't say that.
Well, I can, and we're two different people.
Come on,
and we have
but think about it. This man was willing to put his family on hold, go into a bubble for so many months, and you tell me he didn't want to win? He hears the cheers and the goals and say, you're not Kobe. You're not like Kobe. You're not like Magic and this and that. And you tell me this man don't want to win?
Well, he's not like Kobe. He's not like Magic.
But to hear that the man wants to win, he want. Trust me, if he can change some stuff right now, as far as his team, he probably would, because he know good and well he ain't got no shooters. And by him not having no shooters, it clogs up that lane. And he can't drive.
He can't operate.
So he know he needs some shooters. He know he don't have none. And then you got AD out there want to be world be free and shoot threes all day long, and still getting this big 6'9", 6'11" behind down in the paint and do a little bit of banging.
Bruh, street clothes don't want none of that funk down there. He want to sit out there and look cute. That's why they're not built to win.
Okay, I understand that not built to win, but to say that LeBron does not want to win, I think is just asinine. I think that's just ludicrous.
That is your opinion. I just think if I was LeBron James, this is Savage talking. If I'm LeBron James and I'm trying to compete, some of them dudes wouldn't be on my squad.
He cannot kick nobody off the squad. Why do people think this man can kick people off the squad? It's like Kendrick Perkins made a statement on the other day.
Well, he said he's a Bron rider.
No, but he will come down. One thing I can say about Kendrick Perkins, he will come down on LeBron or whoever his friends is if they're not doing what they're supposed to do.
Okay.
And he made the statement. He said I believe it's Kendrick. He said he has never seen LeBron go to management or anything. He said LeBron didn't talk too much even in the locker room. So we always want to say, well, LeBron did this and LeBron. I can't say the man did all that. Now, I think any superstar makes suggestions. Steph Curry makes suggestions. You think Dame Lillard ain't made no suggestions, ain't said nothing? You think Kobe didn't make suggestions? You think Jordan didn't make? All these superstars made suggestions. It don't mean that they're listened to. It don't mean that the GM got to do what they ask, but they're gonna make suggestions. So to say that LeBron, the one that put this team together, to me is ludicrous. He doing what every superstar do. They make suggestions.
Bruh, so you saying that the only reason that management chose to get Westbrook?
No. He might have made a suggestion, and management chose to listen.
Okay.
Now, same thing he might have did in Miami. He might have made a suggestion, and Pat Riley them had the choice whether he was going to listen or whether they wasn't. Same thing with Rob Pelinka. He had the choice on whether he was going to listen or whether he wasn't. Now, if Rob Pelinka don't know basketball and he don't understand what LeBron needs on his team, if he don't understand that he needs shooters and it will be a mistake to get rid of KCP, Kyle Kuzma. Don't get me wrong, I wasn't a big Kyle Kuzma fan. Get rid of the pizza man, Caruso. If he didn't realize it wasn't a mistake to get rid of these shooters and pick up Westbrook, that's on Rob Pelinka. That's not on LeBron. That's on Pelinka.
I still blame Bron. Because I don't think Pelinka got all this pull that you're saying.
He's the GM. Why come he don't have all that pull?
Because he's just
nothing. He has the final say. Him and Jeannie Buss has the final say on who's gonna be on that roster.
Okay, and I'm pretty sure that LeBron can go in the Jeannie Buss's office and say, "Hey, I need him, and him."
Where's Tyloo?
He's the coach for the Clip Show.
What did LeBron want? Allegedly, what did LeBron want?
He wanted Tyloo.
Is Tyloo at LA? At the Lakers?
No, he had the Clippers in
Right. So it backs what I said. He made a suggestion, and Rob Pelinka them could take it or not. They didn't take it when he asked for Tyloo.
Well, maybe they couldn't negotiate the contract. I don't know what the negotiation was.
Hey, man.
But usually you can make...
You know what you sound like right now?
What?
You sound like Skip Bayless right now. You trying to make up any excuse instead of just saying, okay, this is what it was.
No.
And you said dead in your face.
Because Bron has more control that you want to actually acknowledge that he does.
I'm not saying that any superstar of a team has their requests are weighted heavily. I'm not saying it's not. That's with any superstar that's on a team.
Because like Westbrook, the best thing for Westbrook on this team would be to come off the bench.
Correct. But that's not LeBron James' decision. That is the head coach.
But Westbrook doesn't want to come off the bench.
Allegedly.
So I'm like, so bro, are you in it for just you? Or are you in
So are you talking about Westbrook now? Or are you talking about LeBron?
No, I'm just talking about Westbrook.
Okay, you need to make yourself clear because LeBron ain't got no decision on whether that's a Darvin Ham's decision, not a LeBron decision.
So I'm like, so do you really want to win, or are you just worried about your stats? Because if the best thing for you to win would be to come off the bench, why not come off the bench? Save your body. You go 115 miles per hour anyway. Do it in spurts. Be able to.
Man, let's get real about this. Some people just don't have that type of demeanor, or just don't have that type of skill set
to be able to humble themselves.
To be able to humble themselves and realize A, B, and C, and come off the bench. I think part of Westbrook is he's trying to prove that he his own man, and that he don't care about what people say and what people say about him, and that he's still this top player. Westbrook did a lot. This is not nothing new. If you watch the Oklahoma City Thunder when he was here, he did a lot of good stuff when he was here. He made bad decisions when he was here. This ain't nothing new.
True, but he was, 7 years younger? So I don't think he can go expand that same energy and still come up with the same.
But that's not the problem. It's spelling the energy, because he still go 100%. It's not the energy. It's just that he don't have a jump shot. His jump shot left a long time ago. His jump shot packed up his bags and said, "Hey, brother, I'm gone. I'm out. See you later. Holler at you. Don't want to be. Let the doorknob hit you with the good Lord split you. I'm out of here. Peace. Hasta la vista. I'm out. I'm gone." His jump shot said that a long time ago. Now what you have is his finger roll is saying it. His free throw shot said it. They saying, "Hey, bro, peace out."
So if you were Westbrook, what would you do?
If I was Westbrook, I would come off the bench. There's nothing wrong with being the sixth man. There's nothing wrong. Come on. Now, when you come off the bench, now you're in control of that second unit. Now you can run up and down the floor. Right now, I think he's forcing things. I think he's forcing himself right now, because he's trying to prove something, and he's forcing the issue. His layups is off. It is off worse now than it is then. When I looked at the game, I looked at the game other night, and it's almost as if you don't see any joy. It's like he just going through the motions, but he understands how to maneuver and how to run, how to play. But it don't mean that it's doing anything. It's like he's just going through the motions.
So you mean he's not truly having fun anymore?
Correct. But he understands it. Have you ever heard the saying that they know how to do church?
Yeah.
You know, they know how to do church. It don't mean it. They know how to do church.
But there's no spirit in it.
Yeah. Westbrook know how to play. He know how to do what he do. But there's no spirit in it. There's no joy. There's no fire. There's no nothing.
No passion.
Yeah. I think if he go to a different team, which it'll be hard for him to, I don't know where he would go. But if you go to a different team, I believe that you will see a different type of Westbrook.
But who wants to play with him?
I don't know.
See, that's the question. You know, and if he goes and they don't win, which Westbrook are you going to get? Is he going to pout and want to get out? So it's a lot of questions. And if I'm paying somebody $47 million, I want you to be all the way in, because I'm almost paying you $50 million a year to put the ball in the hole. And you can't do that, then to me, you then I should be able to null and void your contract. But in the NBA, all contracts are guaranteed. So we'd have to do some negotiating. Because, bro, you ain't worth $47 million. That's what I would tell him. Hey, bro, you're not worth this number right here. You about worth 27.
That's. I think eventually, because let me see, Indiana Pacers right now. Indiana Pacers are 1-3. I believe that trade to get Turner and Buddy Hield, it's going to end up happening.
Okay.
The Indiana Pacers are 1-3, so I give it 6 more games or so. They're going to be ready to clean house. You know, you can't be 1-10 and expect you to do anything.
No, that definitely puts you 10, 11 to 12
behind the 8 ball.
Yeah.
And so
your goal is to make the playoffs.
Yeah, they're gonna be ready to make a trade. If the Lakers were willing to do it and give up one of those picks or both, they're gonna make that trade. Indiana gonna buy Westbrook out, and Westbrook gonna have to get in where he fit in. But he's gonna have to make some adjustments. But do I think Turner and Buddy Hield put the Lakers over the hump? No.
I was about to say, if you said yes, I was gonna be like,
no, because
he's gonna get this challenge flag.
No, because they still don't have no shooters. They still need more. Buddy, you only got one shooter.
Buddy,
my buddy and me like to climb a tree. My buddy and me. That's the song.
Yeah,
but
you gotta have more than one buddy.
Yeah, you gotta have more than one buddy. I can't just have one buddy. You know, this buddy might be sick. I need to get another buddy.
Yeah, he need about 3 buddies.
Yeah, he need 3 more buddies.
Yeah,
he need 3 more buddies. So they're gonna have to. Me personally, I think bring Carmelo back. You get him at a veteran league minimum. Carmelo already know he's not gonna start. He's gonna come off the bench, and Carmelo can he can give you
quality minutes,
10 to 12 points shooting the ball,
and quality minutes.
Yes, if the Lakers can get an extra 10 to 12 points, the Lakers with the defense that the Lakers has been playing, that puts them right up there. They've been playing. The only time they haven't really played real good defense was against the Golden State Warriors. But other than that, they've been playing good defense.
Well, we'll see.
They just ain't got no shooters. Well, so, but Philadelphia 76ers. I don't know, bro. I still think they're gonna be there. It's early. I think Doc is allowing Harden to do what Harden do to get him back in the floor of things. But my thing is Harden doing Harden? Is it going to take away
from Embiid?
Is it going to take away from their shooters that they have? What is that going to do for the dynamics
of the
team? Is it going to right now? Maxey, it look lost. He don't look like he's really know how to react to what's going on.
Well, I just want to know if Doc gonna be able to reel James back in when it's time to reel him back in. Yeah, you want him in the flow. You want him shooting at a high level. You want him playing at a high level. But can he play at a high level and get everybody else involved? Since he's gonna be the guy, the cat with the ball in his hands most of the time, because it can't just be the James Harden show. We saw that doesn't work. But especially when you got a 6'9", 6'10" center, a dominant center, get the man the ball. Actually play with somebody else. Actually be a facilitator at sometimes, and let your big boy eat.
Well, last night they didn't really play too, but like I said, last night they played the Indiana Pacers. Right. You know, Harden had, I think, 35. I think Embiid had like 26, but they played the Indiana Pacers. Yeah, I still think they're not in sync yet.
Well, it's still early, so hopefully they'll get it. Hopefully by Christmas they'll get it together, so we can see some because I'm predicting this is going to be a very good year for the NBA. Because to me, it's kind of balanced. And, every team, well, both divisions have heavyweight contenders. And then we got these cats that we think that's going to be able to compete. And we still don't know who's going to get injured, who's not going to get injured, what trades is going to get made to make a team that really needs that extra guy to come out of nowhere. But what is up to see.
I look at it like I predict with the Philadelphia 76. We have a Tobias Harris sighting. He scored 18 points last night.
What?
Harden had 29, Embiid had 26. I believe Oklahoma's, Tulsa also on Shake. I believe they're gonna pack a Shake. Shake Milton is gonna be in the trade before the trade deadline.
Where you going?
I don't know, but to me, I think the Lakers should try to get. He's a shooter. They need shooters.
Well,
right now, I'm just looking at teams that need shooters.
Okay, because I'm about to say you always going back to the Lakers. You want the Lakers to actually get a squad to compete.
But yeah, when the Lakers are able to compete, it makes the NBA better. It does. It does.
Okay.
But they need shooters. Milton's minutes are they've been going down the past 2 years. I believe he might be in a package deal. I think you can get him in a package deal. I get rid of Kendrick Nunn. I keep Reeves because Reeves is the new Caruso, and that's what Reeves got to understand what he is. You're the new Caruso, so that means you got to do all the dirty work.
Okay, but you got to have that player. You got to have that guy. You got to have the cat that's gonna do the dirty work, gonna go get that rebound, go dive on the floor. You got to have that guy
because they're not. I believe Maxey only had 8 points with 38 minutes. That's because you got the dribble of Harden right now because they're trying to get Harden back in. So you got to figure out, Doc is going to have to figure out how to develop this offense where it does not take away from what Harden is and what Harden is doing,
but helps him
facilitate get Maxey back into the ball game.
Yeah, because the last thing you want to do is sit out here and wait for Harden to pass you the ball after
he gonna dribble between his legs and everything else about 95 times. Who knows? And Maxey, I don't think Maxey's a true point, but that might be an option. Move Harden hasn't been to 2 before.
Yeah, but we'll see. It's still early. Hopefully Doc can reel him back in because once Harden gets to dribbling, he gonna shoot that thing. He ain't passing that thing. He gonna shoot that thing.
Yeah. Like last night you had a game. You had the Memphis Grizzlies and the Brooklyn Nets. I watched that game, man. Because right now NBA League Pass is free.
Okay.
So I was able to watch because it's free.
Okay.
And that Ja.
Real deal.
Lord have mercy. And he done developed a jump shot too now. So it's a lot better than what it was.
Well, so that tells me that what all the coaches were saying earlier, Ja was doing that. He was back in the gym.
Yeah, Ja been in the gym, dog. Ja been in the gym. Because right now, Ja is breaking jaws. He's a jaw breaker. He's breaking jaws right now. This man right now, and the crazy thing, Memphis is doing this stuff, what they're doing with Ja, without Jackson.
Yeah, Jared Jackson hurt, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And last night, Ja wasn't even the top player. Ja had 38. You had Desmond Bain had 38. Brooks just got back. Dylan Brooks just came back last night.
They're gonna be a team to be reckoned with.
Oh yeah. As long as Ja can stay healthy.
Yeah, and
woo, you got those little jawbreakers.
Yeah.
And then you got that super jawbreaker, that one that all the little kids want and try to stick the whole big thing in your mouth.
Yeah.
Look, Tracy's over there now. Boy, I wish I had me a super jawbreaker right about now. That super jawbreaker that you got to suck on for about 3 weeks before and it's still big. You got that's what you got to take it out and put it on the nightstand. And you come back the next day, you suck on it again. It still don't go nowhere. You suck on that joke about for 8 hours, the joke is still the same size. Yeah. That's what John's a super jawbreaker, man. And right now, this joker, he's playing defense, he's playing offense, he's shooting. You know, the foul that they called on Simmons last night, that was bogus. That was a bogus foul. That was bogus.
But it seemed like he worked on his body. Looked like he's a lot stronger, especially up top. Like it looked like he'd been in the gym. He'd been putting in that work so he can perform at a high level and be durable to be able to bang with them big guys down low.
Yeah. Yeah, and like I said, he's doing his thing. They're not gonna be easy out in the West as long as Ja healthy.
True.
As long as Ja is healthy, they're not gonna be easy out in the West. Right now, they played the Nets last night. They don't play no defense, man.
Brooklyn don't.
You can't keep steady just outscoring teams.
No, you got to be able to stop somebody sometimes.
You know, I'm not worried about Ben. Ben Simmons is trying to get back into the swing of things. He had 7 points, but I'm not worried about his points. To me, all Ben Simmons' points is pluses. I need the man to play defense and rebound. Right now, he playing defense on big men. You know, but he used to playing defense on the perimeter.
Guards, yeah.
But
where he can use his length and athleticism.
But they not playing defense. They don't play defense. They got shooters, but no defense.
Well, I think that's the coaching philosophy. I think that's a coach philosophy.
Dude, you cannot just keep shooting people. I mean, you know, just cannot just keep scoring points and expect to win every. You gotta play defense.
I think that's Steve Nash.
For one, they too small. They don't have any size.
Bro, I think that's a coaching philosophy because it seemed like, especially in the East has been known to play defense. When you playing Miami, Milwaukee, Boston, those teams, you're going to have to play some defense, bro, because they coming down low and, you know, Giannis is trying to put his arm in the rim.
Giannis is. Miami ain't doing nothing. Miami going to end up making a trade. They're going to have to make a trade because right now what they got on that flow
ain't working.
Ain't working, dog. Ain't working. Well, they're going to have to make a trade.
Well, Boston is still playing D. So I just don't understand why Brooklyn hasn't got it in their head that we need to be able to get stops. Just like what did Coach Scott say? Remember we interviewed him, somebody said, Coach Scott said, we try to get 5 to 10 stops in a row. So that way you can go on a run. But you got to get stops. You got to want to play defense.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to play defense and you just want to be that matador that goes ole and just waves the cape, then, brother, y'all not going to beat nobody when it comes to playoff time.
Right now, you mentioned Boston. DeMar DeRozan is balling again. And this is the crazy thing. DeMar DeRozan could have been with the Lakers. Could have been with the Lakers.
I think that was a Bron move. I'm just saying. I think that's a Bron move because he was a free agent when he left the Spurs
and wanted to go to the Lakers.
And somebody said,
allegedly.
And now he balling out at Chicago
when
he wanted to come and wear that nasty purple and gold.
Oh, he balling. But we're gonna be balling. We'll be right back. We're gonna talk some NFL football. Hey man, right now sports is just hot right now.
Yes.
We didn't even touch on the Golden State Warriors, the LA Clippers. We didn't touch on the Milwaukee Bucks. We didn't touch on none of that. But we only got a 2-hour show. If we don't talk about football,
somebody might shoot us.
Yeah, that might get crazy. But we're gonna be right back on 2 Dawgs Sports Talk Show.
I'm gonna kill it. Sure. Yo, say it. I gotta follow that. Yeah, I gotta follow that. Say, yeah, I gotta follow that. Yo, yeah, say, free. Yeah, I got a father that never leave, never let me go. Said I got a father that never leave, never, never leave. Said I got a father that never leave, never let me go. So ain't no turning back. I had to let you know. Yeah, I got a father that never leave, never let me go. Yeah, I got a father that never leave, never, never leave. Said I got a father that never leave, never let me go. So ain't no turning back. I had to let you know. Got me feeling like a kid again when I hit his beat call, remembering everything we did. Total recall. I used to run the streets fast, made it to a creep crawl. Now that me and God as close as pasta and some meat sauce, thinking I could leap off, end up like a seesaw, up and down, round and round, no traction on my feet, y'all. But my father's always there, like Constance in some beach balls. So I never ever fear, demon slayer, keep off. Father to the fatherless, defenders of the widows. God's holy habitation, I can't even sleep, y'all. Cause I hear my father calling, speaking true, set me free, light in me, COG, telling me to keep on. DNA of a king, cause that's what he told me. A true hero, wonder God, you can't never fold me. I can, I will be fearless, never lonely. My father's always there to console me and hold me. Yeah, I got a father that never leave, never let me go. Said I got a father that never leave, never, never leave. Said I got a father that never leave, never let me go. So ain't no turning back. I had to let you know. Yeah, I got a father that never leave, never let me go. Yeah, I got a father that never leave, never, never leave. Said I got a father that never leave, never let me go.
Let's
so
get
ain't no
it.
turning back. I had to let you know.
Look at the way he saved me, I was crazy, I'm gravy. Yeah, his love is always amazing, don't play me, I'm wavy. Your hater never phase me, goes off like a grenade. The way that I stay paid, only him that makes a way. He took me from that place, say shout I used to bang. Fast money I used to slang, every day but I had to pray. I was running around ashamed, just painting other things that made me feel sane. But Jesus came and time and changed, taught me another way. Now I'm out here living safe, jumping in the plane. We going state to state, my God is here to stay. We rise above the flame, we lifting up his name, yeah, we lifting up his name.
Yeah, I got a father that never leave, never let me go. Said I got a father that never leave, never, never leave. Said I got a father that never leave, never let me go.
How to order chicken wings. Number 1, find a good wing spot.
I know a wing spot, Max Wings.
Number 2, decide if you want a combo or if you want to order a la carte.
Huh? What's that?
Well, combos come with chicken, veggie sticks, fries, and a drink for a discounted price. A la carte means that you order each item separately.
Ah, okay.
3, decide if you want bone-in, boneless, or cauliflower wings, and then determine the delicious flavor you want on your wings.
I didn't even know cauliflower had wings.
You learn something new every day. Have you been to Max Wings?
Yep.
Max Wings is located at 782 East Pine Street in Tulsa. We're open Monday through Thursday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Friday and Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Come to Max Wings, home of the dry rub fries.
The 36th Street North Event Center is a full-scale event center where we share the experiences of the community. At the event center, you can rent space for weddings, birthday parties, receptions, concerts, Greek events, quinceañeras, and much more. We also do custom decor, linen, and centerpieces. We're located at 1125 East 36th Street North. To book your next special event, business gathering, or community event, call us at 918-200-9046.
Do you or someone you love have type 2 diabetes? FreshRx is a North Tulsa Food as Medicine program that offers free food for an entire year, plus nutrition and cooking classes. Contact us today to enroll. Space is limited. Text FOOD to 918-221-3735. Again, that's 918-221-3735. Or visit us on our website at freshrxok.org. Food is medicine.
The 36th Street North Event Center is a full-scale event center where we share the experiences of the community. At the event center, you can rent space for weddings, birthday parties, receptions, concerts, Greek events, quinceañeras, and much more. We also do custom decor, linen, and centerpieces. We're located at 1125 East 36th Street North. To book your next special event, business gathering, or community event, call us at 918-200-9046.
He's imagining. Old anointed and delivered. And life changes for Jesus. Yeah, too bad. I'm too bad, yeah, I'm too bad. Go too hard and it make them too mad. I go to God, not collect 2 bags. Save these souls and I save a few rags. Yeah, I'm too bad, I'm too bad. Friends and my family, I'm praying for my slack. Iron shopping iron, I ain't cutting no slack. If you can't comprehend this, then it's too bad, too bad. And good measure given it shall be given to you. Press it down, shake it together, distant loop, distant clue. Warner brother, I'm the proof. Last forever, measuring it. Pastor Brook, foot on the devil, gas pedal. We bout to zoom. Jesus, I know they see us. The elephants in the room. We visible, he's invisible, that's the truth. Spiritual and physical, yeah, 1 and 1 is 2. Playing we in his hands, he did it intentional. We can't lose. Woo! Street ministry going hard like a crossbow. Labor for my savior, this ain't Lowry's, this the law. Discipline disciples like Apostle Paul.
Welcome back to the 2Dawgs Sports Talk Show here on KBOB 89.9 FM. Make sure y'all tune into World One Development News you can use. News you can use. I told y'all see them anywhere. Mr. Molly Wilson and Mr. Charles Harper. I keep telling you, y'all don't know where they going. This weekend, they was down in Mississippi and Jackson State, man. I keep telling you, news you can use is always somewhere where news is. They was down in Jackson State at the homecoming.
M-I, quicker letter, I, quicker letter, I, humpback, I.
That's where they was. They was down there. They was down there in Mississippi, man. I'm talking about wearing all that powdered glue with the news you can use on it.
Yeah.
The tank tops, the t-shirts, the sweatshirts, everything else, and Charles was down there in that small, wearing that small shirt with big python arms, and he got a small shirt on. Hey man, we got to tell Charles he can't keep wearing those small shirts, man. He got
them extra medium shirts.
Yeah, extra mediums. That's what extra mediums that Charles is wearing. But hey, we love Charles and Mr. Molly, man. They do news you can use here on KBOB 89.9 FM every Wednesday from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Check them out because I keep telling you, trust me, y'all gonna hear about it tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow because you're gonna hear about their trip to Jackson State. So, and what went on and what was happening. So tune in to news you can use every Wednesday, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. with Mr. Charles Harper and Mr. Molly Wilson. All right, man. Let's talk some NFL football, man. You know how we do. We gotta talk ball. The Savage last week. He had a pretty good week, man. Savage went 10-4 last week in college, and he went 5-0 in college and 10-4 in NFL. He had a pretty good. He finally had a passing grade. You know, man, Trey was talking about him for about the past 2 or 3 weeks. He was getting nothing but F, straight Fs. He wasn't even getting an F, y'all. He was getting a D. He didn't get a D. I think he got an H one year. 1 week he got an H. Next week he got a Z. You don't even get them numbers, them letters. But this week you got an A, man. You got an A. 10-4, man. That's good, man. That's a good comeback, man.
Well, it always, you got to have you had to go through some trials and tribulations to have a comeback. You know what I'm talking about? My confidence never wavers. You know what I'm talking about?
We know. We see your confidence ever. But let's talk about these Green Bay Packers.
Yes.
The Green Bay Packers got beat by the Washington G.I. Joes, Commanders,
with was it
Tyler Heineke. Tyler Heineke. Heineke, Heineke ain't even real alcohol. Heineke is fake beer. It's got the beer taste and no alcohol. So Heineke ain't even strong, but they got beat by Tyler Heineke. Green Bay right now, everybody want to blame everything else, but this is all on the coach. There's no running game. You got a two-headed monster in Dillon and Jones, and you don't run them like you need to.
And then you dinking and dunking.
Aaron Rodgers is off. It's not just it's not just on LaFleur.
Matt LaFleur.
You know, it's not just on him, but it's on Aaron Rodgers. Last year, this happened. When Devontae Adams didn't play last year,
this is what the Green Bay offense looks like.
Aaron Rodgers was a whole different player. Unless they ran the ball. They have to run the ball. And for some reason, they're choosing not to run the ball.
So they want to dink and dunk.
Can the Green Bay Packers come back from this? What say you?
I'm going to say it in my country voice. Hell no. They're going to be out of the playoffs because I don't understand how you got two real football players standing behind your quarterback number 12, and he don't want to hand them the ball. He want to keep the ball and try to throw it 3 yards. It sounds like it's like old football, 3 yards in a cloud of dust. This is about all they do. 3 yards in a cloud of dust. When the last time they didn't throw a 20-yard pass? I don't know because I ain't seen it, and I don't think it's even exists in Green Bay no more ever since that one fella left. What's his name again? Devontae Adams is gone, and so has their offense. Their offense is horrible. It's horribly tremendous. It's hard to watch. It makes my eyes hurt. It makes me want to go get another brew out the damn cooler and go and drink that thing real fast like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
They ran the ball 12 times.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
They ran it 12 times.
And that's a whole 12 pack that I ain't drunk because I can drink for every carry. I can drink a can of beer. That's what I'm talking about. See, that don't make no sense.
Aaron Jones had 8 carries for 23 yards. A.J. Dillon had 4 carries for 15. Aaron Rodgers threw the ball 35 times. He was 23 or 35 for 194 yards.
That's not
35 times.
That's not going to cut it there, bro. You need to be, if you're going to throw the ball 35 times, you need to have at least 250, 275 with 2 touchdowns at least. And what they have, no touchdowns. He had 175 yards.
He had 2 touchdowns. Lazard, Aaron Jones had two touchdowns off a pass. Sammy Watkins even played this week. We ain't seen Sammy Watkins. But
he always hurt.
Romeo Dobbs, he didn't even throw the ball to Romeo Dobbs.
See what I'm talking about?
That's the rookie. So, I'm not understanding what's going on at Green Bay.
Seems like Green Bay not going to make the playoffs. We might need to rethink the NFC tier because I don't think Green Bay deserves where they're not a tier 2 team.
I'm not counting Green Bay out. I'm not going to count them out of not making the playoffs, but they're gonna have to get some stuff changed. They're gonna have to run the ball.
They're gonna need to get some act right and do it real soon because they ain't always got beat by the most horrible team in the damn league and them damn G.I. Joes. What you call them? G.I. Joes, them Commanders or whatever. The football team, the team that don't know what color they actually wear because they got a away squad, away uniform that's black and gold. Where the black come in at, fella?
Hey, we ain't talking about uniform.
I'm
not. I can care less what color the uniform is. They still stink, but it don't matter. The uniform don't make them good. I know Deion Sanders said, "Good.
You play
good. You feel good. You play good. No,
that's true.
Cause to watch the Commanders, they look the real guy. They black good,
but
they still stink. Okay, all right. But I do think Green Bay can, but they're gonna have to do it quickly. They have to run the ball, and they have to be able to throw the ball down the field. The dinking and dunking ain't gonna work.
Nope.
All right. Let's talk a little bit about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Another elephant in the room. Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Now the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
They got to be.
They got an old man at quarterback. They can't run the football. They can't. They had a man wide open. What's his name? Evans. That guy wide open. He act like he had butter on his fingers. He couldn't hold on to football. I don't know what's wrong with him. How you gonna be that wide open and you can't even grab the football? What's wrong with him?
Hey, man.
Was he too wide open? Is that what the problem was? He's too wide open. He needs somebody draped on him for him to catch it.
Well, maybe the sun got in his eyes.
I don't know. That's horrible.
But they don't. Tampa Bay don't have a running game.
Nope. They can't. They can't block.
Can't block. Can't run the ball.
Can't do nothing right.
Tom Brady is missing throws. Now
he's scared.
You know, he didn't miss that one throw to Evans. Evans just dropped the ball.
Yeah, that was on the. He threw it on the money, but he had butter or margarine or some old coconut oil on his hands or something because he can't catch nothing. He can't catch a cold.
And the sad thing about all this is that they played the Carolina Panthers with Carolina Panthers had a third string quarterback in PJ Walker.
They got rid of their running back.
Got rid of McCaffrey.
Yeah,
and then traded Robbie Anderson
away. So who they got?
So they got a third string quarterback and got rid of their two best offensive players in Robbie Anderson and Christian McCaffrey
and beat them.
And they beat Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay
all-world defense.
And they had 9 points.
3. They didn't have 9.
Oh, they had 3.
They had 3, and that was with a field goal.
So that means Tom Brady did not throw nan touchdown pass.
Nan nutter.
So if they don't get their act right, they might not make the playoffs either. And that would I would just be so happy if that happened.
No, they are one team that will make the playoffs because the division they in. A division suck.
True.
Then there with the New Orleans Saints, suck. Then there with the Carolina Panthers, suck. And then there with the Atlanta Falcons, suck. So they're gonna win. They're gonna win their division by default.
Okay. So
hold on. Here, this is the crazy thing. Let me let you know Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get it. Let me get it because I want to show you something. This how terrible this division is. This how terrible this division is. Tampa Bay is 3-4.
Yep.
In first place in their division. That's how terrible that division is, bro. So you tell me whether they're gonna lose that division or not. If they lose that division, Tom Brady need to retire. I still think he's gonna retire, but if they lose that division, Tom Brady needs to retire.
Okay, so you said there's 3 teams that suck. You said the Saints, Carolina, and the Falcons.
Carolina Panthers 2-5.
Okay, so who sucks the most out of those 3?
I don't know, but I'm like the water boy. We suck again.
We suck again.
we suck again. Those Carolina Panthers 2-5.
Wow. And y'all scored 3 points.
3.
Free to 3. 3-3.
Falcons are 3-4.
Oh, so they're the second.
Panthers 2-5. Saints 2-5.
So everybody's record is ugly.
Yeah.
They got more losses than wins.
Atlanta Falcons. Is Kyle Pitts a bust or y'all just don't know what y'all doing?
They just don't know what they're doing. Because anybody else is going to use that guy.
And the reason I know Kyle Pitts ain't doing nothing, because he on my cotton picking fantasy team.
And they ain't getting him no points.
He ain't getting me nothing. He ain't getting me nan nutter, man. Nan nutter. Not nan nutter.
Bench him.
Hey, man. I'm trying to figure out whether, and then be my luck, I bench him and he scored 3-4 touchdowns.
Yeah, and made 21 points. You'd be like, why he won't do that when I started?
Yeah, that's how I know Kyle Pitts ain't doing that, because he ain't did nan nutter for me all season. All season. I think the most points Kyle Pitts done got me was 5 points, 6 points this year.
Wow. That's horrible.
Hey, man.
And he should be a stud receiver.
Stud. So you tell me what's going on.
I don't know. But that division is horrible. But what about the Seattle Seahawks? Seahawks?
Yeah. See, you looked at me crazy. But right now the Seahawks is first place in this division.
With Geno.
Seahawks is 4-3.
With Geno.
with Geno.
With Geno and a rookie running back. Walker's cold. Walker is cold. This team is impressing me. Will I ride with them? No. But I do like them on tape. But I can't ride with them yet because they're too suspect. Because I'm like, is this magic? Is the Geno magic gonna wear off, or is Geno the real deal? Is actually sitting behind all those Hall of Famers he sat behind that helped him now?
Hey man, Kyle Pitts got me 0.9 points, man. he didn't give me a full point, man. He got me 0.9 points last week, man. He didn't give me a full point, man.
Bench him. That's all I can say. That's my advice.
But Geno's controlling the game.
Is he the real deal, or do you think this magic gonna wear off?
No, they playing good defense, and they running the ball.
Okay, so it's the formula, it's the winning formula, and he's not making no tremendously big mistakes.
He's not making no horrible mistakes, and they playing defense. Geno went 20 or 27 for 210 yards, 2 touchdowns.
That's what you want.
1 interception.
That's what you want.
Kenneth Walker, their running back, 23 carries, 168 yards.
They're running the football.
He's passing the ball just enough to win. They're running the ball, controlling the clock, and they playing heck of a defense. That is Pete Carroll's formula.
Yeah,
that was the formula when Russell Wilson was there.
Yeah,
with the Legion of Boom.
Yeah,
it was to run the ball with beast mode. Russell Wilson throw the ball about 25, 26 times
and play good
defense.
Okay, but I have to mention my boy. My boy showing out. Josh Jacobs. He done made history for the Raiders. He's the only Raider to have 3 games of 150 yards consecutively. I think we need to give my boy some props. He's trying to get this 50. Somebody gonna pay that man. If the Raiders don't pay him, somebody gonna pay that man what he earns. Because he's showing out for the Raiders.
Yeah, last week, the Raiders have been playing good ball.
And Josh is pretty much the catalyst behind it. Because he's been running 20 to 25 times yards and 2 touchdowns in the last 3 games. You can't ask the brother to do no much more, bro.
But let's be true. I want the Raiders to win. But they played the freaking Houston Texans. For real?
Hey, they can only play who's on their schedule. They can only play who's on their schedule.
They beat them 38-20.
They almost beat them by dubs.
So no, but Josh has been playing ball.
Yeah,
Josh has been averaging 145 yards
a game.
The past 3 games.
Yeah.
Josh has been he's been carrying them.
Yes,
he's been carrying them, and the Raiders they still 2-4.
Well, I mean, that ain't on Josh. That ain't on Josh. Josh been putting up numbers, but if your quarterback throw 3 interceptions one game, it's hard to come back from 3 interceptions. I don't care who you are.
Yeah, they gonna have to get in sync. It's not looking good for McDaniel. McDaniel, dude, this is what trips me out.
He's a heck of a.
You have basically the same team
that
they had last year.
Yeah.
And they went to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Although it's because the San Diego Chargers head coach is about as dumb as a bag of rocks. Last year. He might not be this year, but last year, I think if he don't improve, he's going to be fired. But now you got this thing. You added Devontae Adams to the squad.
Yeah.
One of the best squads
in the NFL.
Yes. Best receivers. And you're 2-4. You have Waller, Adams, Renfro, and Josh. And you are 2-4.
Yeah,
something's wrong with that picture.
Yeah,
something's wrong.
Horrible.
Is it Josh McDaniel or is it the players?
I think it's the coach. I think it's Josh McDaniels. I'm just saying.
No. I'm just. That's a question they gotta ask. Is it Josh and his play calling and his schemes, or is it the players?
Well,
same players from last year. Only thing they added was
Devontae.
the best wide receiver, one of the best wide receivers in the game.
League, yeah.
And you are 2 and 4. It makes you wonder. You tell me.
I think it's the coach. I'm just gonna be honest with you, cause with that roster, if you put the right play selections, that team should be hard to beat, bro. They should be able to run the football and throw the football at will, have the defense on their heels trying to guess on what they finna do, and then get critical matchups for Devontae and Waller to eat.
Yeah.
Because you're going to have to double one of them.
Yeah. But you can't. So they're going to leave somebody open. So something's wrong with something is not right down there. But we do know Josh been playing ball.
Yeah.
Let's talk. We're gonna take a quick break here, and we're gonna come back. We're gonna have the Savage picks. We're gonna talk about the Dallas Cowboys. But we're gonna take a quick 2-minute break here on KBOB 89.9 FM.
Where would I be if it hadn't been for you, Lord? Where would I go? Where you lead, I follow. What I would do, only what you do for Christ will last. Only what you do for Christ will
Now
last.
been there, done that, prepare for the comeback. Fish out of water, I learned to adapt. Walk on dry land, from here to Sierra Sand. Following God's plan, on His word I'm gonna stand. I'm that tree by that water, yeah. Fed from our Father, yeah. Leaf never withers, everything I touch prospers, yeah. Steady, meditate, obey. Joshua 1:8 states I have good success, so I patiently wait.
Welcome back to the $2 Sports Talk Show. Hey, on November 5th, make sure y'all come out on November 5th. There will be a block event. Let me get the information for you. Hold on just a second. I got it right here. Hold on. All right, on November 5th at Elcott School from 11 to 2 p.m. There will be a fall educational festival. This educational festival is sponsored by Supporters of Family with Sickle Cell Disease. This is asking everybody to come out in the Parent Center of Tulsa Public Schools Parent Center. We asking you to come out. This event is going to be packed out. We're going to have vendors out there everywhere. We're going to have music. We're going to have food. We're going to have information. We're going to have IEP 504 classes. Come out on November 5th to Elcott School, the Tulsa Public School Parent Resource Center at 525 East 46th Street North, right here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, from 11 to 2 p.m. We're going to have giveaways, games, free. It's all free. Family fun, cotton candy, food, drinks, the whole nine. Come out here. This event is sponsored by Supporters of Families with Sickle Cell Disease, Tulsa Public Schools, Tulsa Resource Center, Oklahoma Parent Center, Lend a Hand, Tulsa Responds, and Mental Health Association of Oklahoma. So make sure y'all come out here November 5th to Elcott, the Tulsa Public Schools Family Resource Center from 11 to 2. All right, let's talk a little bit about the Dallas Cowboys real quick. Dallas needs to keep this formula.
Yes, most definitely.
Dak threw the ball 25 times. They ran the ball planned runs. They ran the ball 28 times, pretty much. Dak had 3 runs, which wasn't nothing. But as far as running back wise, Pollard had 12 for 83. Elliott had 15 for 57. This is the formula for Dallas to win. Run the ball, Dak throw the ball 25, no more than 30 times.
Play good defense.
They just picked up a defensive lineman or another run stopper from the Las Vegas Raiders today.
Yeah.
To try to
stiffen up
that run defense. I'm telling you, Dallas is getting prepared and ready you're not going to want to meet them. If this defense stay right, and it's not talking because I'm a Dallas fan. I'm talking strictly from media. If you look at this, they got Dak back. They run the ball and play solid defense. Diggs is starting to improve. You got a pass rush. They just got a run stopper. Dallas is gearing up for the second half of the season. What say you?
Most definitely. They have probably one of the most elite third and long defenses in the league, because they have 4 guys that they can come and get at you, and they stunting, they stunning gaps, they weaving. It's kind of hard to pay attention to who's coming, but you got to pay attention to where Parsons lines up at, because wherever Parsons lines up at, if he's getting single covered on them third and longs, most of the time he's getting to that old quarterback. So either you're going to have to double him or something, and if you're doubling him, then somebody else is going to come over because Lawrence is going to be on that other side. So it's a very hard team. Once they get you in that third and long, they hard to get those first downs. And if you don't get those 3 third and shorts at 3rd and 5 and 3rd and 4s, if you hit that 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, it's bad business against the old Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, very, very, very bad business. But it's bad business if we don't get the Savage Picks in.
Ha!
And so we about to do the Savage Picks. Hit that beat, man.
Yeah, I got new theme music for the Savage. Ah!
Oh Lord, yeah. Are we trying to romance? What are we doing?
No, this song's called Lemonade. It's the remix. Hit me with the thing.
Man, I'm trying to do the picks, man, but I'm thinking about my wife, man. This makes me want to romance my wife, man.
Well, you do that when you get home.
Oh Lord,
you can do that when you get home.
All right, Tampa Bay and Baltimore.
Ravens.
Denver, Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
What happened? Miami, Detroit.
Miami.
Carolina, Atlanta.
Carolina.
Arizona, Minnesota.
Minnesota. Wait. Give me Arizona. Because they got D-Hop back.
Chicago, Dallas.
Dallas.
Las Vegas, New Orleans.
Vegas.
I love you, baby. That's what I got me want to say I love you and take on some flowers and stuff over here. Pittsburgh, Philadelphia.
Philly.
New England, New York.
Jets.
Tennessee, Houston.
Tennessee.
New York, Seattle. Giants, Seattle.
Give me Seattle.
Washington, Indianapolis.
Give me the Colts.
San Francisco, Los Angeles Rams.
Give me the Rams.
That's why I say you so long to answer these questions, because the song got you romancing yourself over there. Green Bay,
Buffalo.
Cincinnati, Cleveland.
Give me Cincinnati. Give me the Bengals.
Okay, college, you got Iowa, OU versus Iowa State.
Sooners.
Oklahoma State, Kansas State.
Oklahoma State.
SMU, Tulsa.
Give me Tulsa.
Kentucky, Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Southern versus Jackson State.
Jackson State.
All right, we want to thank y'all for listening to the 2Dawgs Sports Talk Show. Hey man, can we hit the real music now, man? There we go. All right, now I get hype now. I get hype again. I'm out of the romance mode. I'm out of the I'm out of the love making mode now. Now I get hype. All right, here we go. Oh. Hey, we want to thank y'all for listening to 2Dawgs Sports Talk Show.
For sure.
Hey, make sure y'all, we want to thank Coach Bobby Allison of the Memorial Chargers. We want to thank Coach Eli Brown III of the Tulsa Booker T. Washington Hornets. We want to thank Mr. Aaron Angers of the Tulsa Central Braves for coming on the show. They had a lot of valuable information. Make sure y'all join in next week for Full Court Press Part 2. We're gonna have the ladies coaches in next week. Next week we're gonna have Coach Raboon of the Booker T. Washington Hornets, of the Lady Hornets. He'll be in. We're gonna have Coach Asbury of the Memorial Chargers coming in. We got one more that's on the way. We still working that out. But hey, make sure y'all tune in same time, same place, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Thank y'all for listening. You bark at us,
we bark back.
Ladies and gentlemen,
all new KBOB 89.9 FM, Black on Black Community Radio.